came because I was looking for a physical detox program. I knew I needed to do detox. I knew about plant-based food. However, I kind of got off track and I needed to regroup and get back on track. I found this. I wanted a residential place. I think when you're enclosed and getting the support, which was excellent. The staff is very loving and supporting of going through the detox. And I found that I got even more than physical detox. I detoxed on the emotional and spiritual levels. I was surprised as I was going through the cleansing. I had done previous detox with juices, and there was always a feeling of a lot of difficult symptoms, a little more hunger. But going through this detox program, I realized there was no hunger. I always felt full. I realized that I didn't know, but I was a very low energy, a 5, and now I'm getting ready to leave, and my energy and my joy has gone up to an 8. Back home, I felt like I was getting too much in the ways of the world. And coming here, I could close the outside world off and just feel the presence of the Lord. Feel much closer, being in nature, feeling the green all around. Really gave a shift for me. But what I liked about it, it was understanding the whys as you explain the health principles. It wasn't just giving the principles, but there always seemed to be a why connected to it. And now I really feel more committed to staying more focused.
Bellavita is a good place. I'd recommend it for lots and lots of reasons. Discipline. Discipline with exercise. Discipline with food portion sizes. Those are some of the things I had issues with. Never mind that I have an underactive thyroid, hypertension, and other things that the doctors don't quite know what it is I've got. But, coming to Bellavita, it's a world apart, but it's been wonderful. The food is excellent. I love cooking, but I've been shown things that I wouldn't have thought about doing, and especially cooking raw. I was pleasantly surprised with burgers and pizzas. Earthing, never heard of it, but it was an experience. The sauna and the hot cold, well, that too was an experience.
I didn't have the strength or the sense to put a coherent thought together. This morning I talked to my daughter on the phone and she said, "Man, Dad, you sound clear. You sound so good just on the phone." So that was huge, for her to say that. I can remember on one of the walks thinking how good it felt to be able to challenge myself and find the fortitude to go past the pain, to try to find that clarity again, knowing that there's support for you just in case you go just a little too far. 3 years ago, I bought my ranch, and when I did, I wanted to get out of the city to raise organics. I couldn't even take care of my horses after 6 months of being there. I just became too debilitated. Struggled to feed myself. At times, I got so sick, and no one was there. And I had to get up and force myself to make something and then force myself to eat it because I had no appetite, And I basically became, homebound. And I didn't go nowhere. I was afraid to go anywhere because if I get to the gas station, I'd have a reaction. So I'd have to wear my mask. I go to the gas station, wear my mask. They ask me, "What's with the mask?" And I felt like being rude and saying, "You know what? What's it to you? Leave me alone. Give me my gas." I was that short. Well, I just told him, chemical sensitivity. What? It's like chemical sensitivity, So I grit my teeth. It's like things were unbearable, the pain, the muscle spasms. And I'm doing good. Muscle spasms are not as bad. They don't stop me from walking. They don't stop me from moving. They sure don't stop me from talking, but it's been fun here. It's been fun being able to leave a lot of that behind. And I loved it. Loved every part of it. And wouldn't trade the experience for anything I can think of at this time.
The time at Bellavita was life-changing. I was at my last, I felt like I needed something to happen. Because if it didn't, something that I wasn't going to make it. I was just at the end of my rope. I didn't know what to do with myself anymore. I had tried unsuccessfully many times to make changes in my life, and I just couldn't. I've experienced cancer. I've experienced lupus. I just had a major heart attack in August of 2016. So I knew something needed to change. I came here to Bellavita to just have a starting point. I wanted something more concrete in my life, something that I could grasp on any time and every time that I needed that strength to continue on a different diet, on a different lifestyle. I felt that I needed the food to be able to get the strength that I needed to finish my workday. I feel very different now. I feel like I have more energy. I don't feel like I am chained to food. I am very determined now. I am hoping that this experience is not only a temporary change, but a life change. The exercise helped a lot. Our first day we started with 2 miles. And then before we knew it, we were doing 4 miles. It was amazing. My energy was from between 0 and 3 all the way till 10. I have many plans when I go home. I want to go into raw eating. On my stay here at Bellavita, I learned about raw food. I knew about it in the past, but never really experienced it at this level. So I bought a dehydrator, and I am very motivated to get into that world. Sometimes we try to separate our eating from our spiritual life, but if we think about it, it goes hand in hand. So because it's everything that we take in, let it be spiritual or let it be food, I will let others know about my experience at Bellavita.